Notes 18, solving systems with substitution. I try to make these videos so that you don't really have to even listen to it. You can just watch it and kind of scroll through at your own pace. You guys reading this? Remember this from last week? Nod your head if you do. Remember this? Last week? No? Nobody remembers this?
I did.
The solution of the system is the point of intersection. Copy it, please. So this logically is this is called the transitive property of logic. Okay, so think about this the following example really quick. If Mark is my brother, and you guys all write this down. Okay, if Mark is my brother, and if Pete is also my brother, then what's Pete's relationship to Mark? Think about it, okay? Think about this question. If Mark is my brother, okay, and if Pete is my brother, then what's Mark's relationship to Pete? They're what? They're brothers. Okay? Why is that? They're both of them are my brother. So if they're both my brother, then they must both be brothers. At least if we're from the same mother. So here's me. I'm Y. Okay? Here's Mark. Mark's a negative 5x minus 10. And here's me again in another equation. And then here's Pete. And I just told you that I'm brothers with Mark, and I'm also brothers with Pete. Therefore, logically, Pete and Mark must be brothers as well. So how does this relate to math? In this way, we can see that y equals negative 5x minus 10, but at the same time, y also equals 2x plus 11. Therefore, What we are trying to get is one equation with one variable so that we can solve for it. And we can get that. There it is. Okay. Why can we do that? Why can we set x negative 5x minus 10 equal to 2x plus 11? Well, it's because they're both equal to y, right? Aren't they both equal to y? Both of those things? And isn't y equal to y? Yep. So therefore, these must be equal to each other as well. Question. Why is it helpful to be able to set this equation or this expression equal to this expression? Why is that helpful? What does that allow us to now do? Yes. Well, see that variable there? And there? Is it the same one? Yeah? So how many variables do we have in this whole equation? How many, folks? 7. How many variables? A variable is a letter. We have 2? I thought this is the same one as that one. So we have 1. Okay? So if we had a y in there, then that would be 2 variables. So again, question, how many variables do we have in this whole equation? 1. One equation with one variable means you can solve for the variable. Right? I mean, can't you solve this equation? So let's do it. Now, of course, I wrote this down here. I should have wrote it up above, but that's okay. So I'm going to solve this equation. And I'm going to do it by first rewriting it right here. Letters to the left, numbers to the right. You need to get fluent with this. Negative 5x minus 2x is negative 7x equals 10 plus 11. 21. Okay, so now we can definitely solve for x. Clear, hopefully, by now. Divide by 7 on both, negative 7 on both sides. And x is negative 3. So we've solved for x using the method of substitution. Well, essentially, we used y as a middleman. We substituted the value of y, the value of 2x plus 11 in for y right there because y is equal to that. We've done substitution before, folks, when we did functions, but it's that idea. Mark is my brother and Pete's my brother, and therefore Mark and Pete are also brothers. But we're not done, see, because we found the x, but we still need to find the y. How do you suppose we get that? Substitute it in again. So anywhere we see an x in either one of these equations, we can plug it in, and then we have what again? One equation with how many variables? 1. So you can solve that. So I'm going to take this negative 3 and I'm going to plug it into the easier equation. Which one looks easier to you? Top one or this one? Top one, I disagree. I think the top one's harder because it's got negatives. So I'm going to take this, this number here, this value of x. I'm going to plug it right back in to there. And then I'm going to get y. Check it out. Can I find y now with this? Of course I can. 2 times negative 3 is negative 6 plus 11. That's positive 5. So now I've found my answer. I found my intersection point. What's my intersection point? Negative 3, 5. Exactly right. Because y is y is 5, x is negative 3. I found my intersection point using the method of substitution. We're done with that one.